When making Christmas cards, I like to use the best of materials, since those also play a critical part into conveying the feelings of deep esteem and appreciation that we want to be part of our Christmas message. For that, I will start by using a heavy grade 21 by 11 cardboard style fully layered with a fine layer of gold. This card will truly be the foundation upon which we build a delightful Christmas message, so also take time to choose one that suits your needs. In the crafting arena, people tend to quickly jump to a characterless white glue, a boring glue gun and other everyday material that lack the refinement that Christmas deserves. For this reason, I always try to use something special that will have a lot more potential to illustrate the beauty of this time of the year. I will therefore use the truly exciting KFC Sticky Sweet Chili Sauce, since it offers both that sweetness and stickiness feelings that we all seem to enjoy during those festive days, and is a real pleasure to work with. The basic foreground structure on the card will be delivered through a 15 by 7 Christmas tree cutout that I will be using on its white side. It does have a golden side, but gold on gold is overdone, so I prefer to tune it down using it in its snowy white color, playing fully with the sticky sweet chili sauce to create the beautiful structure I need. There. It already just looks amazing. To decorate our tree, the playful visual elements I selected are adorable letter cutouts coming in amazing vibrant colors, that will provide a rainbow of tones to remind us of the warmest of the Christmas lights. This is a bit of a delicate exercise here, since it requires both a skillful hand and a strong sense of visual composition, but with a bit of practice I'm pretty sure you can achieve something almost as pretty. There you go. Look how pretty and exciting it already is. Now, time for the second part. We will be using this similar deep it before you drop it technique to now spell the word Christmas, since it goes really well together with the word merry we crafted earlier. You may at this stage really want to avoid getting excited. Maybe you excelled earlier while making the merry, maybe you did not. But the road is still long ahead, and you certainly do not want to make any critical mistakes at this stage. Concentrate on your letter, one at a time, keep a steady hand, believe in yourself. Take your time. It is Christmas after all. Smile and relax your shoulders. Subscribe, breath in and out naturally, and get inspired by the promise of delivering someone a warm heart as they discover your wonderful homemade message. Now take a break and look at your work. Isn't it already adorable? But we are not done yet. I will show you, in a second, how to get this to another level. Yes, we can. Isn't it unbelievable?
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth...
Look at those magnificent snow crystals I have here. If you follow the channel, you may remember us making those earlier using Mod Podge and macaroni pasta, but now comes really the time to use them at their full potential. Deep it before you drop it, folks. By now the technique should feel more familiar, and a lot easier, also because the wrists and fingers muscles should have warmed up, allowing now for more fluent moves to provide spot-on delivery. We are almost done there, but are still missing an essential detail, the star. We need to add a luxury gold star on top of our Christmas tree. It does sound easy, but this is a make it or break it moment, folks, so take a big breath, and go for it, only when you feel it. And when you're done, just look at this. Purely amazing. Attention to details is one of my numerous living motto, so if you thought you were done, you were wrong. What about the envelope going with our beautiful card? I would also like to give it great attention. But note that it should not be overdone, since the masterpiece is the card itself, not the envelope. On the other hand, it should also not be underdone and be all plain and boring, but designed to slightly lift the interest. View it as an eye appetizer before revelation of our eye candy, the card. For this, I will be using a luxury 11x45 envelope upon which I skillfully calligraphed the name of my dear friend and partner. You may not at first reach something as beautiful, since I am an experienced calligrapher, but if you take your time, you will be fine. Just believe in yourself. You surely thought a plain white envelope deserved a plain boring stamp. Well, not for long in any cases, since we can also playfully dress up our stamp using the deep it before you drop it technique we learnt earlier. Enough here to delight any postman around the world, motivating him or her to deliver our message of joy and happiness soonest. Done? What about a last bit of craziness now to accentuate the feeling of wintertime, bringing a little visual cold that will resonate with the warm feelings trapped inside the card? For this, I will be using a homemade snowflake that I designed a few years back, inspired by my numerous visits in Tibetan orphanages. It is cut in beautiful virgin white foam with blue accents delivered through precious stones inlays. Truly a stunning piece on its own that I will now delicately lay and blend onto my envelope composition. What about this, people? Could you even have imagined we would achieve something as beautiful in just a couple of minutes today? This is now the last sprint, folks, with the merger of our two masterpieces. Thanks to its fast curing time, the sticky sweet chile sauce allows us to complete this step in a snap, carefully aligning our two components for a perfect fit. A last adjustment to the closure of the envelope with the sauce ensures a perfect, 100% neat and fitted closure for the most perfect of effects. And then, you have it, folks. Even for the non-believers, this is yet another demonstration that Christmas is truly a time for wonders.